So another retail win for the boy. Now this was a little bit unexpected. It was a local win through Shoe Gallery, so big shout out to Shoe Gallery for choosing me, because you know those raffles are usually impossible to win. I've only won a handful of them over the years, but shout out to Shoe Gallery for picking me. I got super lucky with them. So in front of us today we do have the Fragment Sacai in the Midnight Navy, that navy blue colorway. So let me just get these out, so enjoy the unboxing. So if you're new to the channel, just know I do unboxings, I do reviews on most releases I can get my hands on. Sometimes I even do the occasional legit check. So if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, stay with the crew, stay with the fam, be a part of the sub count, and I appreciate you. If not, at least like, comment, let me know what you thought about these. Let me know if you actually hit these. And before we get into the shoes, let's just take a look at the box. It's not a special box, it's just the regular like orange special Nike like box that they do for lifestyle sneakers. So this is a double-headed collaboration. So we have Sacai and we have, it doesn't see if I can focus on it, Nike LD Waffle SF Sacai Fragment maybe. I thought I was gonna say SP for special projects. Now the box tag did say $160, but they do retail for $170. I did see that Nike, the sneakers at least, was refunding certain people. If you hit on sneakers, you might get like a $10.49 refund. If not, for most parts, like this boutique, they did the $170 upcharge the way Nike recommended it. So after tax, I paid like $188. It's not that bad, honestly, especially if you're hitting for retail. These aren't going crazy like the first couple colorways. Let me get this out of the way. Let me get the shoes here, because you're not gonna want to stare at this. So, Fragment Sacai on a Sacai Waffle, one of the first Sacais we ever saw, at least model-wise. Now these are really cool in person. So I did end up going for a size 11. If you're true to the channel, you know that I'm normally a 10.5 and everything, and I'll explain my reasons why I went with that size and sizing details a little bit later in the video. Feel free to scroll to it. I have everything segmented in chapters, so no harm, no foul, right? So I did manage to get my hands on a used pair of one of the original colorways. I got these in a 10.5, and when I wore them, I was actually a little bit disappointed with the way they fit. Sizing isn't very wide foot friendly, and I'm definitely gonna get into that. But let's just do a quick overview of this navy pair. So unlike the previous models, it's basically one solid colorway. It looks really dark, but it's a navy on navy. So we have that mesh toe box, that really thin mesh toe box right there, with a suede mud guard right here. The suede is nice, I'll admit, but it's nothing like crazy premium. It's really brushable. So here, for the people that really get into that, here's the text that Fragment's been doing. Even on the Travis Scotts, they have that text as well. I guess almost all his shoes have that. Here's what it says on the inside. I do have a really shallow depth right now, so hopefully it looks beautiful. Hopefully, you know, you guys dig it. Now, these did come with white laces, and I have seen people wear that. So instead of double navy laces, they switch one out, throw in white, and I think that might be the move for these. That might be what I do at least. That tongue right there, we have that Nike, that vintage Nike tag, you may call it, and then right behind it, that right there. Now this is the second pair of Sacai Waffles I own, the first ones being the other ones. Assuming I went 10.5, because I usually, that's my safe size, so I usually go 10.5, thinking about space, thinking about everything, but I must admit, I don't think these are very friendly for wide-footed people. I'm gonna grab this one. Let's have a look at the details. Here's what that sole looks like. It's such a weird build. I really dislike how this toe box kind of just warps right here in the front. But I did try these on, and they're actually, you don't really feel that. You don't feel this like back tab either, but I'm pretty sure people are just gonna step on it. Either way, like it's comfier than I thought they would be, and I really appreciate that when it comes to like a shoe that I really want to wear. So the only difference between these and like the previous colorway, these for example, they have that suede toe pretty much exactly the same, but these have more of like a nubuck back here. These feature just pure suede, so let me show you right there. Versus like this, it's just a little different, and I think the suede is gonna hold up a little bit better than the nubuck does. And again, I went 10.5 in this pair right here, and I kind of regret it. I paid resale though, but it is what it is. Perfect trade bait now for something I really want. Hopefully some off-white sale 5s. All right, so when it comes to sizing for these, the way I kind of like went for it is I decided to go even half a size further up, because when I wore the 10.5, I felt like I could wear them. I could wear 100% that 10.5, but since it's such a thin layer of mesh with no padding, which makes the case a little bit worse, I do have the suspicion, or kind of feels like one wrong step and it might just bust through the netting. And I feel like this is a problem, and this is what we see on most Sacai waffles, where you see holes, you see just like rips and tears. It's not a strong material, it will rip easy. And I just don't want to play that, so I decided to just go half size, a bit bigger, be a little more comfortable, and not feel like I'm about to like pop out of the shoe. And it's weird to say that a shoe with such thin material fits kind of snug, but you won't really have that problem if you do have a narrow foot, or maybe a more regular foot. I don't think you'll run into that issue. So last little look around right here, the classic Fragment, and this is a 1 out of 2, so there is what's it called, a grape colorway that's supposed to come out. It keeps getting pushed back. Realistically, I want those more than I wanted these, but any retail hit's a win in my books. And let's actually get to show you guys the on feet. Is there anything else I wanted to show you guys? I don't think there was. Let me give you one last little look around before I throw them on the toe. Let's do the other one. White laces on these might be a must. All right, so let's just hop right into the on feet, guys. Thank you for checking out the channel. If you really want these for resale, I don't think they're hurting the pocket too much. Maybe the 300s, which isn't bad. Maybe they'll keep going down with the amount of Sacai waffles that are gonna come out this year with different collaborators. But again, let's go straight to feet.